Welcome.
And we are back.
Episode 22.
Episode 22. You are tuning in now to the Free Gems podcast.
Free Gems.
You know what I'm saying? I got K Cinco to my right, aka K5 Deep Dive. You know what I'm saying? I got G's in the middle for me, known as Tattoos by S.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go follow our social medias and all that. I got Kamal Kendrick and Kamal New Jersey. Kamal New Jersey, and my shit is Tattoos by Easy, which is S. Don't ever call me Easy. I hate that shit.
I remember.
Yo, I hate that shit. I get this shit every day. Niggas like, yo, Easy. I be like, fuck. Fuck! That's not me, nigga. That's not me.
Easy?
Yeah, that shit. Or, yeah, that,
like, hey, easy.
Now, the one that really fucks you up, niggas be like, yo, Ease. I be like, how the fuck did you get Ease from the letters E and a Z next to each other? You got Ease? I'm like,
we're not doing that.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there, man. It's the Free Gems podcast, man. We're back. We're here for the weekly, you know what I'm saying, weekly episode. We back in motion. We got episode 21 dropping, not on a Wednesday, but you know what I'm saying, it's dropping just so that y'all can get that episode that we missed out on a couple weeks ago.
And then episode 22, this episode will be coming to you guys shortly.
Yeah, this will be here by Wednesday too, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what date that is. I'm pretty sure it's like the 2nd or the 3rd or something like that. But yeah, man, we here. And before we even got to sit down and start talking about the podcast, I mean, Kamal said he had mentioned something that he wanted to talk about, so I'm like, fuck it, let's get right into it, because I want some shit I want to talk about. But I have something that has nothing to do with what you have to talk about, so fuck it, let's get into the shit you was just talking about.
So, if people are not aware that the Republican senators
we went straight to government. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
They just voted out the PACT Act, and it's one of those situations where 2 months ago they voted on it, and I don't know what happened, but they had to revote on it.
PACT Act is what? PACT? That's an
PACT
acronym?
Act, yes. So what it does is it gives medical benefits to burn victims in the military. So our armed force members who were burned, they gives them medical benefits. But it was something that they voted on 2 months ago that passed. I don't know why they had to re-vote on it, but now the Republicans was like, nah, we're not doing that. So it's just
they
the irony.
One of them stunts again,
bro. It's just the irony.
Like, here's we gonna do this shit because we passed the bill for it. And it's like, nigga, we not doing that shit.
And they have a video of them like cheering, like bro, like high fiving each other.
And they was like, yeah, fuck.
No, we're not doing that.
A couple months later, they just like, fuck that.
Yeah. So
the PACT Act, what? It prevents the
it provided medical benefits to burn victims in the military.
Specifically burn victims or any kind of injury.
No, it was burn. I don't know why specifically burn victims, but that was what the act was for.
Okay.
And it was shot down, and it's just ironic because that is the party of the military, you know. So, that is the party of the veterans.
Wait, so I'm confused though. But like, so what does that mean? So now, if you have a burn, if you got caught, if you got burnt in the line of duty, they're just not paying for it. I'm confused.
I guess not. I guess not.
That's not funny, but it's like what? But that don't make no sense. I thought they had full coverage. I thought them niggas had dental, optical, all that. Bro. I thought their family was sanctioned forever.
Bro,
how you not gonna treat me for a burn?
It's just so ironic. Just like I said, that's the party supposed to be of the veterans. They supposed to care about the vets so much. I knew that America didn't care about the vets, not because all the homeless veterans that are on the street.
Yeah,
not because all the homeless veterans that are strung out on drugs. Not all the homeless veterans that are strung out on prescription drugs. But have you ever seen the commercial for the Wounded Warrior Project?
Yeah, I have. I don't even remember the commercial, but that name, the Wounded Warrior Project.
Let's think about this for a second.
Okay.
Let's think about this. America's military budget is $700 billion, right? A year.
$700 billion?
$700 billion. Three-quarters of $1 trillion.
Bro, that's like...
Three-quarters of $1 trillion,
that's
right?
Mad apes. What the fuck? Yo, what?
Yeah.
$700 billion.
For 2022, it was $777 million.
America cut the check. That's tough. Okay.
And the first time I saw that commercial, it was really mind-boggling to me because the military spending that we have is absolutely asinine compared to the rest of the world. It's so much. And now you're asking the tax-paying citizens to donate money to care for the wounded warriors. You're telling me that you care so much about the veterans, but you want the Wounded Warrior Project is set up to get aid for the veterans by the people,
right,
even though we're already paying tax money for the military. So you tell me you care so much about the veterans, but even the fact that that's a program is
Right.
absolutely really sickening to me.
Right.
Like, how is that a program? The veterans shouldn't have to worry about nothing.
Nah, that's a
Nothing.
fact.
They
No,
have
that's
so
a,
much
that's
money.
a firm fact. That's a firm fact.
Think about it.
I'm thinking. So, what do you think they're spending the money on? Are they spending the money on the actual equipment, like the actual the science of creating these weapons and understanding these atomic things that they're trying to create, like these.
My opinion is, bro, this is a corporation. Veterans not making us no money no more. Once they go to war, after the war, they're not making us no money no more.
That's dog.
No, seriously, they don't care about the veterans.
It's like, yo, you're replaceable. There's gonna be another 17-year-old ready to sign up for this shit.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you might have had a traumatic experience, but you know, it is what it is. You know, oh, well, don't worry, we'll get you a great rate on your car insurance, though.
Yeah.
We'll get you a great rate on your house insurance, car insurance.
Yeah, we'll take some money from you for sure. But if you want us to give you some money, you're fucked. Damn.
As much money
deep.
as we dedicate to the military, all the veterans should be taken care of. It's not even a question.
1,000%.
All of the vacant
1,000%.
homes in America and all the veterans that are in the street.
Damn, America.
You feel me? Who are especially if you're
right. Damn.
especially if you're when you leave service on a good note, you know.
Yeah, right.
I forgot what they call it. Honorably discharged.
Yeah.
Especially if you're honorably discharged, you should be. There should be no homeless veterans.
There should be no reason why you're not taken care of. But I'm not sure how that shit all works. I want to get my boy up here. Shout out my boy Flacco, because I know he's in the military and he's always been telling me like certain things, that benefits and also things that he's been grievances that he feels some type of way about certain things.
But
I'm like,
it's all propaganda. It's all a talking point. That it all comes down to. You have to put your money where your mouth is. You can say whatever you want, but where's your money going to? Who is your funds allocated towards?
Nah,
you
you're
can
right.
say, oh, America, America the free. You know, you can fly all the flags you want till you turn blue in the face, but where's the money going? It's just like a corporation like Walmart during Pride Month. They can hire all the millennial and Gen Z interns they want. They can change all their profiles to rainbow. They can tweet in all rainbows and Instagram. But where's your money going? Are you donating to politicians that are trying to knock down the LGBT community? So where's your money going? You can say all you want. You can try to appeal to the.
No, 100%.
You can try
I see
to
what
appeal
you're
to the
saying.
masses.
Yeah.
But where your funds go allocated towards? Are you? And it's just, you know, at the end of the day, it's where your money going. You can talk a good game, but at the bottom line, where is it going and how is it being used?
and that's what's going on the low. It's like they're telling us one thing, showing us one thing. Oh, you guys are doing great.
It's a shame. It's
like
a shame,
you said,
bro.
there's a Navy Federal and all these different like credit unions and shit that support the veterans. But it's like, all right, y'all trying to take our money, but then why do they have, like you said, the Wounded Warrior Project on the other end?
Why
Like,
is that even?
they're asking for more money
when I
to be
first-
donated to take care of them. It's like, don't y'all got the money to take care of them?
The first time I saw that commercial, I was confused. I was like, why do we have to have a Wounded Warrior Foundation? There should be no such thing, especially the expenditures that we have for the military.
And not for nothing, that's one thing that, like, yo, I'm super honor anybody that even signs up to go in the military. Even if you didn't even get to go overseas and get deployed.
Then actually,
it's like, yo, bro, to have that courage to like sign up. Because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, man, a lot of those people just sign up for the benefits. It's like, all right, but even if then, regardless, they still sign their life away if they got to. They're ready and willing, way more ready and willing than my bitch ass. Because I ain't signing up for shit.
I feel
Y'all
that.
gonna have to get that shit back
listen,
in blood. If I get drafted, nigga, don't expect me, nigga. I'm shooting myself in the foot before I go out there, nigga. Gangsta,
no.
I'm not doing it. Because it's like, yo, bro, these niggas is really, like, a lot of people really have that bravery in their heart. They got, no pun intended, shout out to Bravery Studios. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bravery.
But people really got that, like, that heart to be like, a lot of people in the middle of the country, too, and I know a lot of people join the military because they don't got much of an option. That's their best way of getting their first bed, like, their own first own bed. Like,
Literally.
I listen to a lot of stories, people like, man, I was just poor. I needed to get my own bed to sleep in.
And I know people. Not to cut you off, I know people they're paying for the medical school. All
Right.
you know?
And then that's another thing too. A lot of people join in order to not have to pay for schooling afterwards, and because of course like benefits is definitely a huge part to it. But there's some people who out there just want to go kick some ass.
Yeah,
and them niggas, shout out to them.
They're just gung ho.
Listen, right, especially all in the middle of the country states, motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying, tired of living on a farm and shit. They're like, yo, fuck that. We got to, you know what I'm saying, get to the military. These motherfuckers is out there ready to hurt something. Like, and I gotta respect it because it's like, yo, bro, bro. Shout out to him. But what you were saying is like, bro, there's no way those people aren't shouldn't be taken care of.
How are they not being taken care of? All the money.
It's like they literally are risking everything to make sure that we're good, that we sleep good at night, that, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody coming to fuck with us. Because it's like, how many times has America actually been hit with some shit? Like, we've been targeted, maybe like 3-4 times that I can remember, that I know of personally, that really did something. You know what I'm saying? It was 9/11. There was fucking the Pentagon shit. There was Pearl Harbor.
Allegedly.
Here you go.
Allegedly.
Oh shit, we can get into it.
but there hasn't been an actual war on American soil since the
Revolutionary
Civil War.
But that's against each other.
But it's still on America. It's still on America. I'm at like
but I'm thinking of like a foreign enemy coming into our land and come fuck with us. You not fucking with us. We got $700 billion on the line to make sure you not fucking with us. You feel me? And America's gangster with it. Anywhere we step foot in, we building a military base. Like, nigga, there's a military base all through. Anywhere in the world, you can go find a U.S. military base. Because we done touched it. That means we stayed there. We don't just come and just try to make some shit right. We come there and we hit. we setting a McDonald's, Walmart, all of that shit. Nigga, trying to have niggas sign a T-Mobile in the middle of Afghanistan. Nigga, America don't play.
Right.
When they come down to it, they get to it.
They be selling Frank's right on the corner as soon as you touch down. Feel me?
Literally. That shit crazy though. For real.
Military is good for a lot of people. You know, a lot of people hit rock bottom. They need a place to go. They need an opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And the military does provide that. You know, but in general, what the military does, you know, I feel like. I have one question. Do you really think our freedoms are in jeopardy? In the actuality? That's a real question. Like, do you really think that our freedoms are in? And a lot of the time, I feel like it's just talking points. Nobody actually tries to understand what they're actually saying. They just talk about stuff.
But I feel like that shit is also because it's so much deeper than anything we could even fathom or try to really understand. Like, when it comes down to like economics and where the money's being moved around to, like, that's so beyond our fucking like
comprehension.
Our comprehension. That's way beyond our pay grade. Like, these motherfuckers is making the millions that figure these plans out for a reason, because this shit ain't easy. It ain't.
It's not.
It's not. So, and that's not to try to give nobody an excuse, because like you're saying, there's no reason why our veterans aren't taken care of. But it's like, bro, it ain't as easy as like just, you know, plug this money here and make this happen. Like, no, because if that was the case, I always be like, yo, why doesn't Elon Musk just take like $5 billion and end world hunger? It don't work like that. It just don't. And it sounds like it could, because the shit he just gave his wife, was it him or Jeff Bezos? One of these niggas just gave their wife like half the like $70 billion or some shit. And that shit meant nothing to him.
It was Bezos.
And he was back being the richest nigga again in like a couple months.
They have so much coming in that it doesn't matter.
That shit means nothing. So
but speaking of Elon Musk, I remember he actually. Elon Musk is one of those people. He be chatting, bro.
Yo, bro.
He really be chatting. He actually put out, if anybody can make a comprehensive plan on how to end world hunger, I'll do it. Somebody made a comprehensive plan on the ins and outs, how it can be done. Have we heard from him? No.
Hey, give him a second. You act like he about to just wire $10 billion. Like, what you want him to do?
Bro, nah.
What you want?
Bro say he's gonna buy Facebook. Nah, I'm not buying. I mean, Twitter. Nah, I'm not buying.
That's because he found out the price they was trying to sell it to him. He was like, nah, I'm not feeling it no more.
Bro, he be chatting, bro.
He about to get sued.
He does shit for shock value. You feel me?
I'm
He does shit for
person.
Bob.
Yeah, because that nigga's son name is hilarious. Have you ever seen his son's name?
It's like Eon. It's like
X-13. That nigga's name is
like
fucking
Morse
nuclear
code.
code. I'm telling you, it's a launch code, my nigga, to get into that last spaceship when this fucking shit starts to explode.
If that was a launch code, they'd be putting them 12 feet under the ground. Anybody knew them? Yo, think about. Do you know about nuclear codes? They're not written down at all.
What?
So they can't be hacked.
So it's like the Coca-Cola formula. Like, it's like 4 different niggas know each little part.
Yes,
and they all gotta go in their own separately and shit.
Yes, there's no nuclear codes are not written down. They cannot be hacked.
What?
Absolutely, unless somebody can read minds.
Get the fuck out of here.
But speaking of Coca-Cola, I don't. All right, I never understood
Coca-Cola.
I'm just thinking out loud.
I think it's 2 niggas.
I never understood how can a company have a secret ingredient in everything if all the ingredients are on the label. That doesn't even make any sense to me. Think about it.
Fuck.
How is there a secret ingredient when you're supposed to list all the ingredients on the label? That doesn't make any sense.
Get
Really?
the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Hold on. Marv just said, because
All
I don't think y'all
right.
can
Yeah,
hear that. Marv just said that the government agreed that there's one ingredient for every company that they don't have to expose. And that is fucking terrifying, Marv.
And what
I don't
if
like
somebody,
that
what if
fact.
somebody's allergic to that ingredient?
Hold on. It's clearly an ingredient you can't be allergic to.
How do you know that?
I don't know
Nobody
how
knows.
you know that, but nigga, they figured it out. All right?
Like I didn't see.
Wait.
I didn't know that. There's one ingredient.
That's
Wow.
fucking
That's
creepy.
crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy.
But
I
how
wish
do
you
you-
didn't tell me that, Marv. What the fuck you mean there's one ingredient that they don't have to tell us? Nigga, that's crack. That's definitely crack. It got to be crack. Because that's one thing I did. I remember like listening to the rumors that it used to be Coca-Cola and I mean cocaine and Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking fact. They used to use the coca leaf, not necessarily the cocaine.
Yeah, but Coca-Cola was actually started off as supposed to be a cough syrup.
Wow.
The actual syrup was supposed to be a cough syrup.
Yeah, it's great. The trade secret. This is the FDA website. Yes, U.S. Food and Drugs. He's not playing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have fact checked this. The government don't give a fuck about us. They let you put in just one ingredient, just freestyle, throw some shit in there. Niggas throwing cyanide, all
But
types of
I
shit.
don't know how that's not illegal. Because what if somebody's allergic to the ingredients?
Bro,
You feel me?
clearly
That's a
it's
lawsuit.
not something that's allergic to. I've always heard that there's some ingredient they put in like all food that make it taste better. I've heard about this shit. It's like apparently it's like Doritos, Chinese
Listen,
food.
all of our
It's a
food
mad
is,
random
is
shit.
bro. All of our food is GMOs. All of it is preservatives.
GMOs. See, what's GMO stand for again?
It
Genetically modified.
something organism. Genetically
Right.
modified organism.
Somebody go fact check.
it's
I'm pretty
just
sure we're wrong.
No, fact. No, it's fact. Genetically modified organism.
I was just freestyling.
It's just like seedless watermelons. That's GMOs. Feel me?
Word. Seedless. Yeah.
Because
When I read that, I seen
Because how
this
can
shit.
anything have no seeds? That's the base of all life. Everything has seeds. Everything.
You know, mules can't reproduce.
Yeah, I know that.
A mule can't reproduce.
I know that.
A mule is a mix between a donkey and a horse. I shit you not.
They're sterile.
They're fucking sterile. It's fucking crazy. I don't know if they got dicks and vaginas, but I
think they do, but I
They
don't know.
do?
I don't know
That's
if they
fucking
work.
weird.
I don't know if they work.
I mean, if they don't, that'd be some Kyle XY shit. Like, how the fuck these niggas got no nipples and shit? Like,
But yeah, no,
what the fuck is going on?
but that's a GMO. Just
Somebody Google mule private parts.
we're not doing that.
Nah, we're not about to Google mule dicks. Had that shit in the search history. It's crazy. But like, do mules have reproductive organs? Externally, like, do they have dicks and vaginas? I need to find that out.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
true.
mean,
True.
That's a good point. They were pissing shit, but why don't they fuck each other? That's fucking weird.
but they just can't reproduce.
Oh, so they can fuck. They just can't reproduce.
They cannot reproduce.
That's fucking freaky.
But GMO just like seedless watermelon. How can you produce anything with no seeds? That's genetically modified.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's what that is. That's what GMOs is genetically
Yeah, because
modified.
I seen seedless grapes, and then I remember being a kid, and I remember I used to eat the red grapes, and I'm like, yeah, these had seeds in them. And then it hit me like, yo, I've been eating seedless grapes for a very long time. And what the fuck is a seedless grape? That's what you're saying. So what you're telling me I got mutant grapes? I mean,
Everything is, bro.
I'm feeding my son mutant grapes.
What we eat, our diet is, bro. My goal, I want to get rich and I need my own farm. I need to grow my own.
Oh
food,
yeah, I'm gonna
bro.
have a zoo at the crib.
Because
I'm pretty sure
it's-
I've elaborated on my shit. I'm gonna have Chick-fil-A at the crib, Subway. I'm gonna have McDonald's at the crib. I'm gonna have a barbershop. I'm gonna have a zoo, conservatory. Definitely have a farm. Definitely gonna be on there growing rice.
What we eat today, with everything they put in our food it's unbelievable. But going back, I want to go back to what we were talking about, the military.
Oh right, we went so far from the pack that here I'm talking about Chick-fil-A. How the fuck?
So my opinion, do you really think that we're
Yes,
that your freedoms are in jeopardy?
I do think our freedoms are in jeopardy. I feel like if we don't have this shit down pat, if we don't got shit, like, I feel like niggas will come in this motherfucker and start burning shit down, tearing shit up. If we didn't have the
You think so?
military,
You think-
I truly think so.
If you didn't have a military in general, but that's like the bully popping off on you, like, I'm just protecting myself. You feel me? That's like the big bully coming up and popping on everybody.
You know what I think about though? Like when I think about America and America's history, it's like, yo, people don't even realize we're like one of the youngest countries, yet we're considered one of the most successful. And it's because we took a page from everybody's book. You know what I'm saying? So
one of the youngest countries compared to Europe. Compared to Europe.
Okay.
If we compare it to Europeans,
I'm talking
then
about
yes.
the powerhouse countries. You know what I'm saying? The shit that matter, goddammit. We're not talking about shit that don't really matter.
Okay.
Not saying no countries don't matter, but you know what we're trying to say.
I was about to say, wait.
There's a reason why there's third world countries and shit like that. No shots fired, because I'm from a third world country, so that's not what I'm saying. But it's just, nigga, there's people who matter more right now when it comes to the general economic basis of like what we're funded or like, where's the money at? That's what I'm trying to get at. Who has the money? And we're one of the most powerful because the money and the ecosystem that we have.
Do you know why there's a lot of third world countries?
I know that they didn't have their shit together. I know that niggas fucked them up. Almost all them countries was literally raped and everything stolen from them. Like,
listen. I can.
By raped, I mean the land was raped of anything that was valuable.
I could probably take a whole episode to break down different countries.
Oh yeah,
and to break down exactly what happened to a lot of countries and what we've done to a lot of countries.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is, you really believe that our freedoms are in jeopardy here in America? That people will come invade our shores and take our freedoms away?
That's a fact.
That's what you really believe?
I really believe that.
Heard you.
I really believe
Feed it into the propaganda machine. I heard you. Hey,
it is what it is. But you don't think niggas is pulling up? Every country got a military for a reason. I think the reason.
Wait. I'm not saying. I'm talking about us. We are the big bad boy on the block. Who's pulling up? Who is pulling up? Nobody could take over Baltimore. You feel me?
That's a fact.
NYPD,
except for Baltimore,
NYPD's budget is like top 5 when it comes to military budgets in the world.
In the world?
Yes, NYPD.
In the world, Craig?
And the NYPD's budget is top 10, top 5.
It's like 48,000 officers in that motherfucker too.
But I'm saying nobody is coming to invade our shores. Nobody is coming to take our freedoms away. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Do you think after 9/11, going and setting up shop and bombing Afghanistan and the Middle East back to the third world and making them start all over again was protecting our freedoms here? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think something had to be done. They came over here and flew 2 airplanes into our shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God. Allegedly is crazy. I seen it. I seen it on the news. I watched it. Y'all never forget. I was just talking about how 9/11 was so crazy to me, bro. Because I'll never forget this shit. I'm in the classroom. Chilling. They tell us, yo, there's an emergency. They reeling the TVs to let niggas see what's going on. You feel me? They reeling the TV. You see a building on fire. They didn't say nothing about an airplane crash into it. We just see the big ass tower on fire.
Second grade. I remember that.
I'm watching this shit. Shout out to Miss Ponchik, the T lady in T-Net. You heard Whittier Elementary School and all that. So I remember I'm watching this shit, and as we're watching it, they're talking about it's a fire, da-da-da-da-da. Boom. As we're watching it, all you see is
yeah, second plane.
Second plane. Niggas turn the TV on.
We're not watching that.
Hold on. What the fuck just happened? Did we just see that live? Nigga, we saw that live. I'm 7 trying to process this shit like, yo, did this nigga, that's possible? I'm like, how the fuck you just do that? I couldn't understand that it was a terrorist attack. I'm like, how the fuck you just run into a fucking building? Are you dumb? And then it hit me that they were like, yo, at first they were like, yo, it's a shutdown situation. As soon as that second plane hit, they was like, they went back over, Dr. Boone Buzz, we went back on the fucking speaker and said, yeah, let's go home, y'all. Fuck this, wrap it up. Call your parents. Call your family. We gotta But see, your mom was in the school system, so she probably already was on it. Gotta go. Get up out of here.
I remember your parents were on the bridge.
Yo, bro, my parents,
like, they shut down the bridge after that.
Bro, my parents left. They left New York City. This all happened around like 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
My parents was on their way because my mom used to work at the Marriott right by JFK. She was literally the cleaning lady doing rooms and shit. And my dad was a taxi driver. He was working all through the World Trade Center. That whole area was his stomping
area.
ground.
Yeah.
That's where he was doing his Lincoln Town Car shit. So the nigga tells me, he said, yo, bro, I went as soon as this shit happened. He was like, it looked like it was snowing. Like, mind you, September. They looked like the shit was snowing because all you see was dust. Yeah, you see ash and dust. And he doesn't know what's going on. You feel me? He starts listening to the radio because this is 2001. Niggas listen to the radio for the news.
and this was in September, mind you. It's not like it was December.
So we're like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And he looked up as he's listening to the shit, and he can see, like, it looked like it was fucking snowing. So he takes off directly to go get my mom. He said they left at about 12 o'clock. They was homebound from JFK going to Teaneck, New Jersey, which is like a 45, 50-minute drive.
12 o'clock p.m.
With no traffic. That's like a 40-minute drive with no traffic. Cool. Bro, they left at 12 p.m. They got to my house at 4 p.m. the next day. Literally. They was on the road for 28 hours. In a car. Just because they had to cross the bridge to get from Queens to Manhattan, from Manhattan all the way up, and then cross the George Washington Bridge, which was all shut down. Exactly, because from getting from Queens to Manhattan, there's the Lincoln Tunnel, there's the Holland Tunnel, the Lincoln Tunnel, and the George Washington Bridge. They had to get through all because it's all lined up. If you go from Queens, you're at south of Manhattan. You have to go all the way north to go to George Washington Bridge.
Yeah.
So to get all the way up there, it was hell. Because that whole Times Square was being stopped and searched.
Everybody.
So they had to get stopped and searched across every bridge, and then you had to get stopped and searched through all these areas. Like everything was getting stopped. And imagine trying to stop 12 million people trying to live, because New York City has 7 million people, but there's an influx of another 4 or 5 million come in on a daily basis just for work. So it's really 10 to 12 million people at the time. This is 2001. trying to get the fuck out of one area. It's like, bro, how the fuck?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, bro, that shit was fucking insane,
Wait.
bro. And they ended up getting home the next day, and I just remember like that was the first time I had dinner with some white people. My neighbor, shout out to Elaine, she lived right next door. She was the cat lady.
She's still there too.
Yeah,
That's
she's still
tough.
there. She still got 14 cats, and I
Nah,
don't know what that's about.
nah.
It kind of weirds me out.
Y'all always liked her though. She
Nah,
was
fuck
always
them
cool.
cats. Yeah, she was cool.
She was always cool.
I'll never, nigga, these cats stole my turtles. I had 2 turtles. Niggas got ate alive by my fucking stray cat neighbors. Them niggas is all, yo, bro. Shout out to Elaine, though. She used to like put like little houses in the bushes for the cats and shit. And she would put food in them. She used to hire my brother to put food in these things. But that's neither here nor there. I had cheeseburgers for the first time that day.
He remembers.
I'll never get that. She gave me cheeseburger, and I was like, "This is what white people eat for lunch. I mean, for dinner, cheeseburgers." I'm like, "Nigga, this is McDonald's. Like, this is not normal." I was mad confused because I'm used to rice, chicken. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit. This shit was damn near a culture shock to me. I'm like, "Shorty just gave me a burger, no fries, just 2 burgers." I'm like, all right, I guess. I mean, it's cool.
Straight burger.
Yeah, and the more and more white friends I had, niggas was ordering pizza for dinner. I'm like, what the fuck is
going on?
this?
Yo, that's
I'm
funny.
like, I never had no shit like this for dinner. I'm like, nigga, some shit you get at like lunch or something like throughout the middle of the day. But
that's crazy. But think, bro, 9/11. Didn't the plane hit the Pentagon?
that same day,
Yes.
I believe so.
Where happened to it,
What you mean? It
Bro.
hit, nigga. It clapped that shit.
bro? There was no remains.
What?
Look up the site, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Nah.
Doesn't make
I think
sense.
there was another plane crash too, almost the same
I
day.
think there was another
In, like,
plane
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, somebody fucked up. See, that was crazy to think about. All right, because I know you got a conspiracy theory and you think we did this shit all ourselves. But
That shit
dogs,
doesn't make sense.
Bro.
Shit doesn't make sense.
bruh, that shit was crazy.
That shit was
That shit was
absolutely
fucking
crazy.
insane.
It's
bro.
absolutely insane.
So when you ask me, do I think our freedoms are at risk? Yeah, nigga, because these niggas not playing. These niggas got. I don't know if it's Al Qaeda. I don't want to be too misconstrued. I don't want to mislead people because I don't know the exact who it was. I just know Bin Laden wasn't playing. Them niggas was not playing. They setting niggas up. They telling niggas you gonna have 100 wives when you die. You gonna be living in their version of heaven forever. You good. And they really got these niggas brainwashed the same way the kamikazes in Japan was during World War II. It's the same concept. We're promising you this eternal glory. When you die, you're going to be known for dying for your country. And it's like, yo, once you got these people convinced, nigga, they ready to go.
Listen.
So I think, yes, we needed that shit. Because I remember when Fidel Castro was talking about how he was going to blow up Florida, and he had all the means to, and he's only 90 miles away. Like,
Right,
if it wasn't for
Cuba.
us having the military, tell him, like, all right, you do that, nigga, we taking your whole island, nigga. Like, all right, you can blow up Miami, nigga. We gonna fuck some shit up with the rest of this country. Like, nigga, you don't stand a chance. And if it wasn't for us having that $700 billion budget, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be able to pop our shit.
Man, personally, I don't like, because of the history of this country, I don't jack anything they say. I got to do my own research. I don't
that.
believe nothing that
But
they
it's
say.
like the research. How much research can you do before there's a lot of shit that's just being like swept under the table that just never makes it out there? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, then it becomes conspiracy, and then we don't know what's right. We don't know what's. It goes right back to the origin for you to want to do the research. You don't know what's real or not.
if you ask me if they killed Bin Laden, I don't know, bro.
They made a movie about it.
they
Zero
make
Dark
movies
30?
every day.
I know.
They make movies every day, bro.
Zero Dark 30 was too elite.
They,
They recorded that shit, right? Yeah, they had body cam. Shout out to Mom coming out here with this, with the good facts in the background. They had body cam footage apparently. You know what I'm saying?
They
Nigga, we was all watching that. It wasn't just Obama watching. I remember because I feel like am I bugging? Wasn't that like the same day of the national title?
I don't know.
Can we check that real quick? Because I feel like I was watching Cam Newton and Auburn smoke. I forgot what team they ended up whooping. It was Auburn versus somebody that year.
I don't remember.
I think
I
it
don't
was
remember
Clemson or some shit. I don't remember. But regardless, I remember watching Cam Newton, and I felt like I was watching Obama right before that. And I feel like that was damn near the same day. But regardless. Oh, it couldn't have been the same day, because the national title would have been in January.
Yeah,
But
it couldn't have been.
maybe this is my memory fucking with me. But yeah, back to what you was just saying, though. You don't think that shit really happened? That shit was crazy. I remember watching that on TV, too. Niggas had an execution on TV.
Are you talking about Saddam Hussein?
No, Osama bin Laden when they ran down in his crib.
Oh, because I know
the whole
they had,
shit with like.
I know they had.
They had night footage.
I know they had Osama. Saddam Hussein. They had that on. They had that on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, and then,
Which is crazy.
Wasn't it Gaddafi that they whooped his ass?
Yeah.
They beat that nigga ass with the subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got it. But yeah, that's why I knew niggas wasn't playing. But that's when I started. I'm like, yo, I fuck with Obama. This nigga out here killing niggas on the news. Like this is the most gangster shit I see. It's one thing. I see what you're saying though. When you say I don't believe nothing the government says, because I was just talking about like talking about like how, yo, Hillary Clinton dad got like the rug pulled right from under her. Like we literally was watching the news. And I feel like this was on your fucking birthday. I think the actual election day was your birthday, 2016, right? Cool, I remember that because we just came back from LA. And I'm watching this shit.
Yes,
I'm watching this shit and I'm like, yo, Hillary's winning. I'm like, oh shit, we got this shit sold. We watched Hillary get the most votes. And they was like, yeah, nah, Trump won. And I was like, yo, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But that shit right in front of our face. They literally was showing her winning the whole time. And then all of a sudden, by the end of it, I know I woke up. The shit didn't end till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was supposed to end at like 11, 12. So I knew they was moving funny. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, how the most important shit in the government gonna be 3 hours late? Like, fuck out of here. Something's not right. You feel me? Woke up in the morning, Trump's president. I'm like, yo.
I don't.
These niggas pulled the fast one. They did that shit. Like they just did to the PACT Act.
I don't even believe in electoral college personally because
shit, here you go.
If you think about it, and the basis of the electoral college, yeah, they don't want a few states deciding the election, but at the end of the day, those are the people. It doesn't matter. Land doesn't vote. So let's say you had 100. Let's say you lived in a city and you had 100 households in your building, and they all voted one way. And we go to South Dakota, and there's 100 households in the whole county that vote one way. They're going to weigh the whole county over the 100 in your building because that's what electoral college is to even out the votes. So the few states, Florida, California, Texas, New York, don't decide because they have the most people. But at the end of the day, land doesn't vote. I don't. That doesn't make sense to me. That's why
I see the logic behind it though. Because main cities, like states that have giant populations like that, are gonna obviously vote only towards what's beneficial to them. But what's beneficial to them is almost might be completely the opposite for like you're saying, the middle of South Dakota, where there's literally a population of 800 people in the whole county and shit like that. It's a vast difference. And there's a lot more states that are full of bullshit than there are the states that are the most populated.
And what it does is, let's say.
Not to say
they count the electoral college. Electoral college goes by population. The more population, the more electoral college votes your state has. So let's say let's say New Jersey turned blue, right? That means for New Jersey, they're not counting the red votes for New Jersey. New Jersey's blue. They're counting those electoral college votes.
What?
Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that once they're outvoted?
So let's say New Jersey turns blue, right?
Right.
Once New Jersey turns blue,
what does that mean when it turns blue?
that means the
majority voted Democrat.
yes.
Okay, but so then once that happens, then the electoral college comes out and says, okay.
No. New Jersey has once the state turns blue, the New Jersey has a certain amount of electoral college votes. So I don't know what it is, 5, 6, whatever. The president has to get to 270 and they win. 270 electoral college votes. So
this should sound like
let's say for example New Jersey was blue. That means that everybody in New Jersey that voted Republican, in essence their votes are not going to count towards the winner because our state is blue.
Okay.
So if your state doesn't win in the electoral college votes, your vote doesn't count towards the masses.
That's fucking wild. I don't know. See, once again, this is that type of shit that we're trying to you try to understand, and then it's like this is way past our fucking. It's more. I
don't even know why. Listen, and the thing, terminology is so important. I don't even know why we call ourselves a democracy. There is no mention of democracy in the Constitution, in the Declaration of Independence, in any of the 50 states' constitutions. There is no word democracy. We are in a republic. A republic means the leader is chosen. Democracy is chosen by the people. A republic is chosen. The leader is chosen. We pledge our allegiance to the republic, not a democracy. I don't even see. It's all about verbiage, bro.
There you go with that shit.
It doesn't even make sense. Like we just start saying stuff. Democracy. There's no mention of democracy in any of the legislation of any state of any of our legislation. No mention of the word democracy. We are a republic. Our leader is chosen. They are chosen by electoral college, which it's by the people, but it's not really by the people, because if it was really by the people, then it would just be the popular vote. And then that's what in those terms, that's when we'd be a democracy.
Damn.
You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's
that makes sense.
all, bro. It's all they just start saying stuff. It doesn't even make sense. We probably just to the republic.
Nah, God.
We don't. We live in a democracy. I mean, do we really like?
Yeah, that's deep.
And we talking about voting and everything, and I think it's way more important for us to start, especially as minorities, to start believing in local leaders rather than these presidents.
Yeah.
We need to start from a ground base. These local leaders are our mayors, our county clerksmen, our governors, our senators, our House of Representatives.
Right.
And I'll put it to you like this: show me where the money. Like I was talking about at Walmart. Like they can say whatever they want about Pride Month, but where's their money going to? Right? Follow the money. Follow the money. So.
Yeah.
For us as minorities, me as a black person, for us to get ahead, we have to start funding our leaders. We can't be upset that why we're not further ahead if we're not funding our leaders. And we don't own anything. So let's look at the structure, right? I use the Walmart for example. Okay, you work at Walmart, right? Yeah. So they're using your labor to fund candidates that go against what you're going for, right? And then you work at Walmart. Guess where you're shopping? Walmart. So now you're buying products. They're using your money to go towards candidates that are not for you. And guess what? The products on the shelves are companies that's not going towards you.
God.
And you get their paycheck, and then you go to a bank that's also
not yours.
That's donating money towards a candidate that's not for you. So it's literally all a cycle. You work for these companies that are not for you. You get paid by these companies not for you. You shop for the products at the stores of these companies not for you.
These white people are so ahead of us with this bullshit.
Think about it. It's all a cycle.
We're gonna start the Black Wall shit all over again. No. We're gonna have to shout out to Tyler Perry. I'm only watching Tyler Perry movies from here on out.
Seriously.
You're not about to keep getting me to watch Star Wars and this bullshit. Avengers. Fuck all that. Fuck all of that. Dead ass.
No, seriously.
Think
about it.
Fuck, you just fucked me up. Chadwick Boseman's dead. The world's going backwards. Fuck, we're living in the Matrix, bro. That just fucked me up. You're so
It's
right.
all a cycle, bro.
It's genius, though. I can never fucking be mad at it because I'm just like, fuck, we need to set it up like you're saying.
You can never get ahead.
Your local leaders.
You have to support our local leaders.
And
and we don't own anything. So we're outsourcing. We're outsourcing our labor to these places that don't fund for us, that don't advocate for us, and what they do is now they want to appeal to us. We talked about how the millennials and Gen X and Gen Z are the most progressive, so they appeal to us in the media. They appeal to us. They do a lot of
oh my God, you're right.
Symbolic victories. All symbolic.
Yeah.
But where's the
money
going? Where is the money going?
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Where's the fucking
money going? That is the premises of everything. This is capitalism at the end of the day. You can say whatever you want, but where's the money going?
Yeah.
Where's the money going? Who are you working for? I mean,
yeah, who you working for?
Who are you working for?
Essentially, who you working for?
Where's your money going? Where you putting your money?
Right.
Whose bank is your money going to?
Yeah. Facts.
You can't get mad if you don't fund anybody. You can't get mad when you're outsourcing everything.
Yeah.
When you're not, we don't have anything. We don't own anything.
We gotta.
What do?
Drink more Douce, y'all.
Bro.
De Leon, Douce, all black owned brands.
Think about it. Think about it. What we dominate, black people dominate, entertainment, right? Entertainment for the most part.
Yeah, sports is entertainment.
Sports, entertainment. We don't own it.
Oof.
At the top, we don't own it. We don't own anything. We don't own anything. We dominate.
Fuck. Cause I was just about to say
don't own nothing.
We need to start
dominate.
streaming more Young Money. We need to start streaming more Bad Boy records. But all of that shit is signed to fucking
everybody signed
to the top.
Always.
It's either Sony or
go look at the top.
The Columbia. Or fuck.
Look at the top. Look at the top. Look at the Atlanta Hawks is Home Depot. Arthur Blank. You feel me? Who's his boy? Trump. You feel me?
And Atlanta's supposed to be the blackest city in America, and it's like, damn.
But I'm saying what we dominate, we don't own, and then what we do, we spend all these all this money. How much money do we spend as minorities on a lot of frivolous
the black
stuff?
dollar. They talk about the power of the black dollar.
And who's it going to? All these designer brands.
Yeah, we be balling. We don't save shit.
All these designing
We don't be
European,
saving shit.
European brands that. What are they doing for us? I'm not saying this. What are they doing? What are they doing in the grand scheme? Are they giving back to our community?
Bring back Rockefeller.
You feel?
Rockaware. Bring back FUBU.
Seriously though?
No, for real. That's the only solution to
like-
this. We gotta buy black product. That's the only solution to. That's not even a solution. It's just a baby step.
It's the baby steps.
It's the baby steps.
But that's how
money
you gain.
and trusting that these people that we're funding are gonna be putting that money back into the community.
That's how you. That's how you gain
building.
your independence. That's how you really strive for it. Listen, at the end, at the bottom line, the only language that they speak is money. So we have to play the game. We have to play. That's the only language they speak. That's the only language they've ever speak. Money and violence. Those are two languages they speak.
Yeah.
But
Money and violence. That sounds like a gang. That sounds like some shit. Money and Jesus Christ. This shit just got dark.
Look at the history. Look
now
at the
this
history.
shit just turned to Chirac. What the fuck?
Look at the history.
Money and violence. We should start a gang like that. I ain't gonna lie. Money and violence. I'm jacking.
Look at the history.
MV. I'm about to put that in my bio.
But look at the history. Those are the only two languages that they understand.
Damn.
The
You're right.
symbolism is great. The symbolism is
Money and
symbolism
violence,
is
and
great.
we gonna get one through the violent means. We gonna get that money.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
But it's all a cycle. It's all a cycle. Everyone's outsourcing to. Well, we are outsourcing to people who fund stuff.
The
that
way
don't
you
believe
just
in us.
explained it is crazy.
Think about it. It's
'Cause,
all
you're
a
right.
cycle.
It's all a cycle, and it's all a cycle that it's out of our pocket and into the fucking rest of the world who already got the money. It's like all we're doing is helping them stay on top.
All we're doing is widening the gap.
and
The
you-
rich get richer, the poor get poorer.
And you were saying,
Widen the gap.
and you were saying, like gaining your independence, and that's why I idolize Hov so much in that, because Hov,
Yes.
people don't know, but for like last decade, Hov's been going around buying niggas masters
And
publishing
giving it to them.
and giving
Yes,
it to
he
them.
has.
Like that's
He's
why
been buying-
Lil Uzi hasn't had one problem with Generation Now. Hov, I'm not sure exactly what the inner workings of the deal was, but long story
He's
short,
literally been
Hov did some shit. Uzi tweeted this shit in like 2018. It was like, thanks Hov, and all he did was post like 10 cars, and they were all like crazy vehicles, the Brabus Benz truck, bulletproof.
I seen that.
And what I kept hearing whispers was, what happened was, and then at the time Uzi was super mad at his label, and it wasn't on some like music, I can't release music. It was, part of it was he can't release the music he wanted to, but it was really because the back end wasn't right. That's why he didn't want to release the music. He's like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna keep dropping records if I'm not gonna be able to really capitalize on what I should be getting from my publishing. So then whatever the situation was with Hov, here comes Hov, boom, publishing. Here, you own that now, bro. And it's like he did it off the strength. Like, y'all don't even need that. Like, here, take that. Like, I'll cut Generation Now this big check so that they can understand. All right, look, we're gonna break ways. Y'all gonna probably still keep a percentage or whatever they're making. But it ain't what they was getting. Because Uzi was signed in like 2015. People don't know that. He was signing,
bro.
Because I was listening to
Lil
Uzi.
Bert?
Yeah, exactly. When I was listening to Uzi, bro, this was before he was anybody.
Me too.
He was popping off the same time Fetty Wap was popping off, but nobody heard him.
No,
like, listen, like I said, I was literally one of the
Love
first
Is
Uzi
Rage,
fans.
bro? Nah.
Way before Love Is Rage, though. That's what I'm talking about. Way before that. But I forgot what the tape was called, but it had mad shit on there. I'm trying to remember. But he I don't want to listen. I don't want to miss out because that really was my tape, man. I'm trying to remember what this shit was called.
Love Is Rage is my tape.
Nah, it was way before that. It was literally, he had like 7,000 followers. He had this fire tape. It had songs like Trunk Got Birdies. He had some other shit on there, but that wasn't even my favorite song on it. But not the point.
Okay, yeah.
Not the point. Regardless, shout out to Hov. Hov was I forgot who else he helped get their independence back, but he's buying. I forget who else it was. So I don't even want to make up a name, but Yo Gotti. He helped Yo Gotti get out of his record deal. And that's why they came into Inner Workings. Rock Nation ended up working with CMG. They collaborated because Yo Gotti had to buy his publishing.
Meek too.
Meek. Oh yeah, me too. But now he's having a problem with Rock Nation. I don't know what that's about. Then all that shit is rumors. I'd have to actually do some research before I elaborate on it on here at least. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do the research.
We can gossip all we want outside about it, but I ain't gonna just tell people that shit up here.
Yeah.
But I do know that, shout out to Hov, man. He's really been taking steps. And it's that because he understands that, all right, Lil Uzi, I might, let's say, invest $5 million in Lil Uzi to get his publishing, to get a bigger percentage of his publishing. Now, when Uzi falls off eventually, which happens to all artists, you're eventually not gonna be streaming the same way you used to, but But you have classic albums, classic mixtapes. Those are gonna stream forever.
Forever.
Those might be bringing you
Jinx.
$250,000 a year for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Supporting your family now. In
And
20
now-
years,
and now you
in 20 years, even if it's $200,000 a year on average, in 20 years you'd have made over, you know what I'm saying, $40 million just being able to own these masters that take care of your family, and now they can take and it just expands the roots of what we're doing with the Black Dollar. It's like, here, you keep it in the family because the label ain't gonna own your masters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Generation Now because it's actually black owned. You know what I'm saying? It's Don Cannon and DJ Drama, but they're signed to somebody else.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like-
it's always who's at the top. We don't. We
I know, but-
we technically don't own everything that we dominate,
Yeah, we don't.
And-
we don't own none of it.
and we have.
It's crazy, but that's
know.
why people like Mayweather, Diddy, Hov, Beyonce,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? They really setting. They're really Travis Scott, like the Drake. You know what I'm saying? They're getting to Dr. Dre. They're getting to levels that we never seen. What I was thinking about before is like, yo, bro, growing up, the only black billionaire we ever heard of was Oprah.
Oprah.
We heard Oprah, and then I heard estimated Madam C.J. Walker might have been a billionaire if it was like brought to today's time. Like she would have eventually made it for sure. But and if they convert the money over, but Oprah was like the only one, and then it's like, yo, slowly in the last 10 years, we've heard of like, I can name like fucking 10 new black billionaires that all popped up out of nowhere in these last 10 years, and it's like, that's a great fucking sign.
That's a
You know what I'm
wonderful
saying?
sign.
That's a great fucking sign. They're putting this shit together, and it's like, even Birdman, like people underestimate Birdman when you see him. But listen, Birdman got the fucking bag. He knows what the fuck he's doing
knows
when it comes to
exactly
this
what he's
business shit. Like he was signing distribution deals for $30 million in the 90s. Like when Cash Money got their first deal for when I believe it was Sony cut them $30 million, bro. Birdman said he made back that first $30 million off of Back That Ass Up alone, literally. Like Juvenile's one song made back the $30 million that he had to pay back that he had to make back, and he said the rest of that shit was all profit, which is where they became so rich because he owned the publishing for the whole Hot Boys tape. Every song Juvenile made
Hot
after
Boys,
that,
Big
all of
Thomas.
it, Lil Wayne, Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3. That sold 1 point something back when niggas was selling hard copies at $15 an album.
3P.
You know what I'm saying?
C3.
These niggas was on a different level, so it's like, bro, he all that song, that whole catalog, bro. Birdman is goated, bro.
Nah, he
It's
really
because
is.
he owned publishing. Master P was another one. Owned
Master P.
publishing. He understood that in the
Ross.
90s. Rick Ross didn't till like in the last till like later on, because at first he was getting fucked. The first couple years of his deal was fucked up. He was fucked up. Until 2009, 2010 ish, he came in and he saw the Maybach music. He was like, all right, y'all can own my publishing, but I'm gonna go sign some niggas and own their publishing. Which is why him and Meek had such a rough relationship, because he kind of did. I'm not gonna say he did him dirty, but it's like he did
played-
what all the
he
labels
played
was
the
doing.
game. He played the game. Playing the game.
He played the game. He did it correctly, but then Meek was like, yo, bro, I done made y'all niggas how many millions?
Bro,
And
I signed this how long ago?
right, and I done only made a couple million, where it's like, nigga, then you see younger niggas like Uzi and shit. As soon as he owned his master, he's on another level because his publishing is making him so much fucking money. Because, man, ownership. What you were saying, pushing that ownership.
And that's the problem. We
need to own that shit.
We're doing better than we have.
Of
a
course.
a lot better, and
Exponentially better.
Exponentially
we went
better.
from one billionaire to a plethora.
a lot better. But it's just about supporting and not just giving our money away. And another thing is, like, the minorities, we are the standard. You gotta think about it. When it comes to pop culture, whatever we say is popping is popping.
Yeah.
We create everything.
Pop
Right?
culture, which is everything.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever we say is popping overseas, Japan,
100%.
everything.
100%.
So we need to start bringing up these brands that are giving back to us, and stop bringing up these brands that are not giving back to us.
I mean, we gotta highlight some of them brands because of shit. It sound like Nike been doing their thing.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie.
no,
I
Nike
fuck
been
with
doing
Nike.
me too. Me too.
Okay, so shout out to Phil Knight and them people
Me
out
too.
in Oregon.
I do,
Man.
I do.
Nike's one of them ones. I support them niggas to the fullest. Like they been backing motherfuckers for a very long time, and they stand on that shit. They make commercials about the shit that isn't gonna get them nothing. They're spending millions of dollars. I mean, granted, it should be tax write-offs, but I'm not gonna say nothing negative about it. But they definitely, like Kaepernick, they stood behind him. Kaepernick got thrown out of the NFL, and Nike was like, here's a check. Here. We're gonna sell some jerseys. We're
damn
gonna do
right,
whatever
yo.
it take. You know what I'm saying? And Cap's such an ill nigga. He was like, yo, all the money I make from the jerseys, donate that.
Yo.
I'm donating that. You know what I'm saying? He knew where his he knew what he needed to be, what he wanted to be. It was, you know what I'm saying, stand for something that shines a light. And it was opening that brightness. So it's like, yo, somebody will sacrifice millions. Like not 1-2 million a year. No.
Millions.
15, 20, 25 at the time,
Literally.
million. Like he was on the top of his game. Like he had one bad season, but Cap, bro, what Kaepernick did to really sit down and sacrifice his whole career was fucking honorable. That was some shit. That was some shit. That was
kudos,
Muhammad
for
Ali
real.
level.
Nah,
of
legit.
shit.
No,
for real, for
literally.
real. Like middle of his prime. Fuck this.
Literally.
Already done been to a Super Bowl. Was literally taking the NFL by storm. Them first 3-4 years. He was like, nah, I got something bigger than that.
It's bigger. It's bigger.
I
than
got
that.
something
It's
bigger than that. That's.
And that sacrifice and how we make it to the next level is it has to be sacrifice. With every action, there's the opposite reaction. There's nothing without sacrifice.
Right.
You know, you can't go to the next level, and it's the ones that. But the thing is, it's the ones that are at a certain level that have to be the ones to sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know? And the question is, are they willing?
Yeah, they have to be conscious of that.
And are they willing? You know, but at the end of the day, we're doing a lot better, and you know, I definitely see the tide turning. But it's just about ownership for real.
Yeah,
you got we have to have our own everything.
Yeah,
and we used to have our own everything, but.
And it's coming back, though. I firmly think the future's bright, man. I think in the next 40, 50 years, we're going to see some shit. Because our parents seen some shit in their last 50 years of living.
Yeah,
like, when you really think about the progress that they've seen, especially, like, both our parents in complete different situations. Your parents from here, super racist-ass America, growing up in the 50s, you know what I'm saying, 60s. Going through that whole, literally, the Jim Crow era and fucking, they went through segregation. They saw that shit.
Yeah.
My parents coming from literally farmland, middle of the mountains in a whole other country. They go from that to they seen the invention of motherfuckers everybody having a house phone to a cell phone to everybody has a car to now there's an internet, and then the internet turns into there's internet in your phone and in your watch and your fucking your refrigerator has Wi-Fi, nigga.
Yeah,
like
legit.
what the fuck? Like when you think about it, it's like, yo, the amount of progress they seen in 50 years, I can't imagine what we're gonna see in 50 years. And I'm still waiting on them flying cars because I'm gonna be the first nigga with a flying car.
Yo, speaking of, you know, today's George Jetson's birthday.
Get the you talking about me, George Jetson?
Yes, today's his birthday. He's born today.
How do you know that?
Google it.
No, I'm not.
Look it up. He was born today.
Yeah, but if I Google that shit and it says July.
Today.
What's today? July 31st?
2022.
Oh, he was born.
Today. Today.
That's crazy. That shows from like the 70s, isn't it? 60s?
Yeah, so where's our flying cars at? That's all I'm got to say.
Yeah. I remember that Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. I'm like, nigga, we about to be there. 22nd century's right there. I'm not bugging. That's like 80 years from now.
Nah, you talking about Phil the Future.
That's another nigga. Nah, I'm talking about Sherlock Holmes. Nigga, the cartoon version. They used to have this cartoon. Hey, it's neither here nor there, man. But listen, we ended up talking about government and war and all types of shit. Like, we ended up taking the whole episode on that, which is cool. That's fine, because the shit I was going to talk about had nothing to do with anything this serious. So that's cool with me too, man. But, you know what I'm saying? It was insightful. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to you. I like it when you just be talking sometimes, because I feel like I be talking too much. So when you go in, I'm like, yeah, I'm just sit back and try to listen.
Hey, at the end of the day, where's the money going? Where is the money going?
Yeah, man. Ask yourself, where's the money going, man? You can say you here for this, you here for that.
Forget all the symbolism. Where are the dollars going? Follow the paper trail, and that'll tell you what people care about. Follow the paper trail.
That's deep.
Follow the paper trail.
Man, listen, so this is episode 22 of the Free Gems podcast, man.
Yes.
We'll be back next week to give y'all another episode, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all been listening in, and man, God bless, man. Y'all have a good one.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
And we are gone.